What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another monthly outdoor report here on the channel. It's August, which means archery hunting and fishing are in full swing here in the Pacific Northwest. So for myself, for the month of August, I've been staying pretty busy. Firstly, at the beginning of the month, the wife and I took our annual trip up to Soldotna, Alaska, fishing for sockeye salmon on the Kenai River. We had a blast fishing. The weather was a little bit rainy, a little bit cooler than in prior years when it's been super sunny. Apparently it's been the third coldest summer on record in Alaska, which I don't know if that was true. Somebody local just told me that. But either way, it rained on us a little bit. It was pretty cool for most of the week, but the fishing was hot. And if you guys want to see some of those videos from my adventures, check out the playlist in the description below. I got a ton of new fishing content from the trip, and I've got videos of other places that we explored on the trip, including Anchorage, Talkeetna, and a day trip vlog to Homer, which will be coming to the channel here soon. When I got back from my fishing trip in Alaska, it was full swing into preparation for archery hunting, and now that we're at the tail end of August here, the season for archery elk is underway. So good luck to all you archery hunters out there. For myself, I put in a couple days, it's been a grind, and I've got some great archery elk hunting content coming to the channel here soon. And the rest of the month, I've been doing a little bass fishing out on the local lake with Richie, and we've been doing pretty good, and I can't wait to share that content as well coming to the channel here soon. Some good morning fishing and catching some really strong, really aggressive bass out on the lake. So for outdoor reports and kind of what's been going on here in the Northwest, let's start with salmon fishing, and in particular, Buoy 10 out in Astoria. Now, this year the opener was much later than in past years. It's normally August 1st for an opener. This year it was August 14th and ran all the way until August 27th. Now, I personally didn't fish down in Buoy 10 this year. It's on my list to go next year. Unfortunately, just the timing and coming back from Alaska and all the preparation I had, I wasn't able to fit a guided trip down in Astoria this year. However, the fishing in Buoy 10 was pretty good for the most part. Day in and day out, it's always different down there in Buoy 10. It's really dictated by the tides and really what the fish are doing. And some days the fish were biting spinners, they're biting bait, they were biting a combination of both. And on certain days, they just weren't biting in all certain areas. And on the next day, it would turn on to be a really hot bite. But that's Buoy 10 fishing for you. This 2-week fishing opener for fall chinook is always hectic, and you gotta be careful out there. There was a really big boating accident out in Buoy 10, so always be safe on the water. Make sure you got life jackets and safety equipment with you at all times. The other reports I'll share for the month were mostly in the crabbing space. I had a few friends that went crabbing in the month of August, and they did pretty good. They got some decent sized crabs. The crabbing's been pretty decent for August, probably better than in years prior. So if you're looking for something else to do to get away from the fishing crowds, or just need a break and need to go to the Oregon coast, get down there and do some crabbing. It's been pretty decent, and you can catch your limit or half a limit pretty quick, and you've got dinner for the family. August is also a great month for camping and hiking and just getting out there and getting stuff done in the outdoors before kids are going back to school and before Labor Day weekend. Here in the Northwest, the weather has been super warm, it's been super dry. It's also brought in a lot of wildfires to the area. So PSA to everybody, stay safe out there, carry a shovel with you, carry a fire extinguisher with you, carry extra water. You never know when you're gonna need it. Just be safe out there. Be mindful that some campgrounds and some hiking trails might be closed. I had heard that they had opened Multnomah Falls back up again for people to go visit, so stay safe out there. Make sure you got all the equipment that you need to have fun in the outdoors. So looking ahead to the month of September, what's going on here in the Northwest? Well, the weather's supposed to be pretty warm for the first half of September. So for any of you guys chasing big game archery hunting, for deer or elk or whatever species you're going after, just be mindful that it's gonna be super warm out there. Myself, I'm gonna be out chasing elk and try to fill this tag. It's my 7th year chasing elk in Oregon with an archery tag, and so I'm hopeful it only takes one time for that elk to come out and you get that shot and you're successful. So I'm gonna be spending a lot of time this month archery elk hunting out in the woods. September is also kind of the opener for fall chinook and fall steelhead fishing. For myself, I've got a trip lined up to go chase some steelhead and some coho this month. We'll see how things go. Reports have been here or there, depends on where you're fishing, but overall, I'm super excited for fall fishing again. I love casting spinners for chinook or steelhead. It's one of my favorite things to do now. I'm gonna be getting out there and giving it some effort on the fall fishing, but reports say that things are looking pretty good, especially trending numbers over Bonneville Dam for chinook and steelhead. So let's just hope that those numbers continue to stay strong and we'll have some really good fall fishing here coming up. With the cooler weather upon us here in the Pacific Northwest, the crabbing should pick up. So if you got some weekends and get out there when the tides are good, the winds are down, you can do really, really well crabbing. So be mindful of that. If you're looking for something to do that's not archery hunting or fishing, grab some crab pots or grab a friend with a boat and get out there and do some crabbing. Really fun to be enjoyed around a campfire with a cold beer and some nice warm garlic butter to go with that crab. So I'm new to the bass fishing game, and so this month I've got a couple of days where I think I may go out and try to chase some bass on the local lake. Seems to be that time of the year where the bite seems to be picking up on a few local ponds and lakes. I'm not 100% sure how much time I'll get out to chase bass, but I'm gonna go out at least once to give it a try and see how it is. But doing a little bit of research and trying to figure out like when the bass fishing kind of tails off here, and so I'm thinking that this month will probably be that last time I'll go bass fishing, but I'm super excited to go chase some bass and go try some different techniques and use some different crankbaits out on the water. And then finally, if you're thinking about camping, going hiking, getting outdoors, Labor Day weekend's right around the corner. So if you're thinking about going camping, please be safe. There's a ton of fires out there. We still have COVID going on. Just be safe, be mindful, be patient, get out there and enjoy what the outdoors has to offer. We know in the Northwest that the rainy weather and the cold is going to come in at any point. September is looking sunny so far for the first half of the month, so take advantage, get out there and enjoy the sunshine and the warm weather while you can here in the outdoors. And then I can't wait till the weather turns, because that means the duck season is right around the corner. There's plenty to do in the month of September, so get out there and enjoy the outdoors here in the Pacific Northwest, because fall is coming right on our doorstep. Thank you guys for watching the August Outdoor Report, and as always everybody, the outdoors is a gift. Share it with others.